Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to do a haul. I had recently acquired things over the past couple months and I want to share them with you guys. Some of it I've used, some of it I haven't, and some of them were included in my February favorites video. As you guys know, I've been missing, and on top of it, my camera decided to break on me and I couldn't fix it. So I went out and got a new camera, and even though it was expensive, it's something I've been wanting, but I've been trying to hold on to the one I had before. But I finally got a new camera, so I'm hoping you guys can tell the difference in quality. Even though my last one was really good, this one's even better, and I'm really excited about it. So this haul is going to be a combination of things from Sephora, my cosmetic company outlet, and also from MAC. And I want to share them with you guys and kind of give you a brief review / opinion on items that I have used. So the majority of these stuff you're going to be seeing today are blushes, because I'm just really blush happy right now. That is my current obsession, and I decided to get a bunch of new colors, especially because spring and summer are rolling around and I want to have a nice selection of more vibrant colors to wear during this time period. So I'm gonna get started. The first two items I got were from Buxom. This was in my February favorites. This is the blush in Shrangi-La-La, and it is just this really beautiful dusty rose meets plum color. I love it. It's got some specks of shimmer in it, but it's not overpowering on the cheeks. It looks really beautiful. It gives you pigmentation mixed with a nice glow. So I think this would be really nice for those of you who are looking for a really pretty shade to wear during the spring and summer. And this is more of a brighter shade. This is the color Euphoria, and this is a coral meets orange shade, and I love it, especially if you are more tan. This is really, really beautiful, and it will complement your skin. Those of you who are tan, are darker in tone, this is going to be your fave for the summer, because I feel like brighter colors bring out your skin tone and they look really nice and they pair well with your tan skin. So this is something I look forward to using more and more. The next couple items I got from Sephora, they are new to the Clinique line, and I saw them from Jaclyn Hill. Surprise, surprise. She is responsible for, I want to say, 80% of my makeup collection, because I see what she gets and I'm like, oh, I need that in my life. So I got the Clinique blushes, and I got the color Ginger Pop, which is a really beautiful copper meets bronzier shade. This has flecks of shimmer, but it's iridescent shimmer. It's not chunky or glittery. I think this is really nice, and it will look really beautiful on the skin. I love this blush because it's not too overpowering or too pigmented. I feel like it goes on really nicely, but not too sheer. So I think this is great for summer and spring as well. And I love that they have a cute little flower on here. The packaging is clear. It's very cute, but very simple at the same time. And it's not too bulky, so it's great for travel. The next color I got was the color Plum Pop, which is a pinky meets purpley shade. Beautiful as well for spring and summer, like most of the items I have, and I think this is really gorgeous on. I love it once again. The next one I got also from the Clinique line is Peach Pop, and this color is probably one of my favorites. I love these shades for spring and summer. I feel like they'll look good on everyone. I think that all of these blushes will look good on everyone because they're not overly pigmented, so any skin tone could carry it off and get really good use out of it. So this color is really gorgeous. And the last one from the Clinique line is Berry Pop, which is really not too vibrant of a pink, but just enough color to add some life to your cheeks. So I've been loving this color as well. And at Sephora, a lot of the Lorac items are on sale because they are getting rid of that line and they're moving on out. So when I went to my Sephora, they had the Lorac collection at 50% off. So even though it was picked over, I was able to find a few items. The first one I got was the Lorac Baked Matte Satin Blush in the color Velvet Rope. and this is such a nice color for people who are working and don't want to have like a heavy makeup look. I feel like this adds the perfect amount of wash of color to your cheeks, and it is just got a really nice shimmer to it as well, and I love this. I've been wearing this a lot to work because it's just so subtle. And at my cosmetic company outlet, at the one I went to in Naples, which is where my sister-in-law lives, I just go buck wild in there. I just am throwing so much stuff in the bag because they have such a great selection and the prices are unbeatable. So I got this blush from MAC in the color Immortal Flower, and though it looks really light and like it doesn't do anything for my skin tone, it's actually got a really beautiful wash of color, but it's not too overpowering. It's very sheer and also a good shade for when I'm going to work. I like to throw this on my cheeks. So from the cosmetic company outlet, I also got the color Hot Nights by MAC, and I think this was a part of the Temperature Rising collection that came out quite some time ago, and it is so vibrant and pink, but I love these shades. Like I said before, it's got small flecks of shimmer, but it's gorgeous for spring and summer, and I feel like when you are tan, you're able to pull bright colors off, and if you are lighter in tone, you're able to pull them off as well. You just have to use a light hand, but I feel like these colors complement tan skin really nicely. And from Estee Lauder, I got quite a few things when I was at the cosmetic company outlet. I really never looked twice at that brand or that line because I feel like it is geared towards mature women, but I proved myself wrong because I found myself really loving the products they had, and I love, love, love the Double Wear foundation. So I got this blush in the color Satin, and this is really beautiful. Actually, it's called Intriguing Plum. It is a satin, sorry. And this is really nice. I love these dusty rose shades because I feel like they can be paired with anything. You don't have to think twice when you're applying your cheek products. So that's why I have a lot of colors kind of in this color selection. I think this is really gorgeous. And let's just take a moment to look at the packaging. It is so chic, so beautiful, so elegant. I feel like it's just a very beautiful line, and the packaging is really gorgeous as well. So this was really gorgeous. The next shade I got was the color Soulful Spice, which is a more of a bronzy type shade. Loving this as well. I have these at the Estee Lauder counter, so you don't have to strictly just be confined to a cosmetic company outlet if they don't have any in your area. One of these shades they didn't have, but two of them they did. These were really affordable. They were like $20 or $24, and for the amount of product you get, I just feel like that price is unbeatable. Look how large this blush is, and not to mention how cute the packaging is. The last one I got was the color the Siren, which is a brighter pink, but it's still very wearable and so pretty. I love, love, love it. So that concludes that for Estee Lauder. And the next is Illamasqua Blushes. I had included these blushes in my February favorites. I love the line. I think they're leaving Sephora and going to Bloomingdale's. At least that's what I was told when I went to the Sephora store, which is really disappointing because I just found them and they're leaving me. So I have it in the color Bag, which is a really dusty rose type shade. Again, I love these colors. These blushes are so nice. They're blendable, they're soft, they're creamy, love them, gorgeous on the cheeks. The other color I got was Excite. Really excited for this color. I haven't even used it yet because I did just get it, but this screams spring and summer to me. It's kind of orangey, but it's got some coral shades in it. I just love this, and I feel like I have so many eyeshadows and looks that can pair well with this. I also got the color Lover, which is just a really light wash of color. It kind of is very similar to the Immortal Flower. Holding them side by side, I realized that I got like basically the same blush. So if you can't find this one, you could get this one, or vice versa. The last Illamasqua blush I got was the color Hussy, which was in my February favorites. This is a really light pink, but it's a muted pink, very wearable for any skin color, I think, as well. So these have been amazing. And the last blush I'm going to share with you guys is one from Hourglass. I'm sure that everybody and their mom is talking about it here on YouTube, but I only got one, and this is because they are $35, and though I don't mind splurging on certain makeup items, I feel like that is just insane for this blush. I liked this shade, which is why I got it. It is called Radient Magenta, but I don't think it's something that is essential. I don't think it's something that you need in your collection, especially if you're balling on a budget. I totally get why people don't want to buy it, and it's just a very sheer color. It's not too overpowering, it's not extremely pigmented, it's just a light wash to add to your cheeks. So for $35, I do feel like this is comparable to some things that you could find at MAC and so forth. So speaking of things comparable to the Hourglass blush, I was at my cosmetic company outlet and saw that they had this mineralized skin finish in the color Adored, and this was a dupe for one of those Hourglass blushes. I cannot remember the shade for the life of me, but when you see it, you will say like, oh my goodness, they are so similar. So I got this before I even got the Hourglass blush and saw it and thought this was really gorgeous. I love that it has a little bit of orange in it. Perfect for some of the blushes I purchased, and it's going to add a really nice highlight to the cheekbones. So Becca is my love. They are probably one of my favorite lines that is at Sephora, and at my Sephora they do not carry it, so every time I go to see my sister-in-law I have to drop in at her Sephora and run to the Becca section because I think that she is such a great makeup person. Hold on. So every time I go to her Sephora, I run to the Becca line because I think that that line is amazing. I love that she caters to every skin tone, literally every skin tone, to fair of fair to dark of dark. So I love that about her. I love when lines carry enough color selection for everyone, because sometimes I feel like they just cut them off at my color or maybe a little bit lighter, which is disappointing because I'm sure that a lot of women of color or deeper in tone would love to try out different lines but are not able to. So my favorite thing from the line is their highlights. She has the best highlights. I have 3 of them. This one is in the color Topaz, which is like a bronzy shade. It is so beautiful. Love this. And I think that it is really nice for spring and summer, like I've been saying all throughout this video. It will give you a really nice highlight to the cheekbones, and I love it. I also got the color Opal, which is so beautiful as well. This one is nice for those who are tan or lighter in skin tone. It will complement them, whereas the Topaz I think is geared more towards those darker in tone because it is like more of a golden color. So both of which are really beautiful. I love them both, and I think they're amazing quality. They're a little bit pricey, but I think they're really worth every penny. So I also got this Stilla Kitten Duo, and it is so nice. This is probably one of my favorite highlights that I've used thus far because I feel like it's so multi-purpose. You can use this on your eyes, you can use this on your cupid's bow, you can use this on your cheekbones, and it offers 2 colors, one that might be better for those who are fair and one those who are more tan or deeper in tone. And I feel like it's just such a universal highlight, and I think it's great. It could benefit anybody, any skin tone, and I've been really enjoying it, and it looks so nice and beautiful on the cheekbones when I've applied it there, and I think it's amazing. So kudos to you, Stilla, because this product is thebomb.com. So I also got from the Estee Lauder line this highlight. I could not pass it up. I saw it and thought the design was really cute, first of all, which is what drew me into it, but the pigmentation on it was unreal. This is so gorgeous. I love it, and I think it's so beautiful. My sister-in-law also got one too because she loved it too. It's really beautiful on the cheekbones as well. Just wonderful, wonderful, wonderful product. Love Estee Lauder. They're like my new thing. Also got these Anastasia Dipbrow pomades. I expressed how much I love them in my February favorites. They are my favorite eyebrow product. They're the best thing that I think is out on the market currently for eyebrows. And I have it in the color chocolate and in the color dark brown. Dark brown was the only color they had, and I really wanted chocolate. And then I went to Sephora another day and saw that they had chocolate, so I got that too. This one is a little bit better for me, especially for those of you who have, like, I want to say a little bit lighter color hair than I do. This is nice. The dark brown is a little bit more harsh, but if you use a light hand, you could use either. The dark brown reminds me a lot of the MAC Spiked Eyebrow Pencil, so if you're looking for something comparable, this would be it. And the next items I got were lipsticks. I went to the cosmetic company outlet and they had these Supreme Sheen lipsticks by MAC, and I got it in the color Tea Ceremony, which is this really beautiful peachy nude shade. I thought this was really gorgeous, and especially for times you want something, a wash of color on your lips but nothing that will mute out your eyeshadow or your blush, this is a great color and it's very moisturizing. The next color I got was Zen Rose, and this is just a really magenta pink. I thought this would be great for spring and summer, so I'm looking forward to using this. This is a great shade to wear to work because it is very sheer and it's very moisturizing. And I also got this Urban Decay Revolution lipstick in the color Rush. I love this lipstick line, and this is just like a mauve lipstick color, and I think it would be really great to pair with a lot of different looks. Mauves are really easy. You could just throw them on the lips and not worry. Love the formula of these lipsticks. This is like my 6th one. MAC. And the first one I got was in the color Vanilla, and I had gotten a sample of this and tried it out for a couple weeks and really liked it. This is really great for when you want a pop of color on your eyes, but something very neutral, but something that will stand out. So this is really gorgeous. I think it's multifunctional. The second one I got is the color Tan. Can I explain how much I love this shade? I think it's so beautiful. Add a little Fix Plus with this. It is just life-changing on your eyelids. It's definitely something neutral, but something that is a statement on your eyes because everyone will notice it because it's just so pretty. So if you are gonna get one of the two, this is the one I definitely suggest because it is so amazing. So great product by MAC. And the last eye product I got was this eyeshadow in Copper Ring, and once again, this was a Jaclyn Hill inspired purchase. She had a tutorial with this and I thought it was like, oh my goodness, why do I not own this color? I have so many MAC eyeshadows and this was not in my collection. So I did go out and get it and I love it. I've been wearing this so much. This was in my last favorites video, the February favorites. This is what I had on my eyes and I think it's really gorgeous and perfect for spring and summer. So that's that. Now moving on to some face products. I had went to Sephora and they had the Korres line on sale because they're moving it out and they're just keeping their skincare. So I decided to get the Quercetin and Oak, I don't know how you say that word, anti-aging foundation, and I am in the color 30 Caramel. And I'm currently wearing this on my face today. It's really a nice product. It's got some dewiness to it, but not too much where you look greasy or anything like that. So those of you who have combination to oily skin can get away with this. You might have to blot throughout the day, but I like the way it looks on the face. It's very nice. And I also got the Lorac Touch Up To Go concealer slash foundation pen. I have seen this in the store for quite some time. Never really gave it the time of day because I didn't think it was that spectacular, but when they had it for 50% off, I decided to give it a go, and I am in the color CF10, and I really love this. To my surprise, it's been great. I think this is especially good for those who do their makeup on the go all the time or go to work and just want something to throw on their eyes. You just click this a couple times and boom, and you're good to go. You just pat it out and you're golden. This is very nice because it doesn't crease on me, and almost everything creases on me, so that is a miracle, and it's currently like my favorite go-to concealer at the moment. And I also got this Kat Von D High Voltage Eye Primer in Skin. I use this in so many of my tutorials. It's one of my absolute favorites. I think it's a must-have for me, and I definitely suggest it to people because I do feel like it's even better than Max Painterly, which is so crazy that I'm saying because that was my go-to forever. So Love this. It's a little bit more affordable, but I stopped using it so much because every time I go to Sephora or I looked online, they had it sold out. So when I went to go visit my sister-in-law, they had them, so I grabbed it. So now I can go back to using it all the time. So this is a favorite and I love, love, love it. Last thing I want to share with you guys was something that I had won in a contest. It was through Lorac Cosmetics. They had a retweet to win contest on Twitter, and I tried it out, and surprisingly I won. This is like the first time I've ever won something. I've entered so many sweepstakes, raffles, contests, and have had no luck, and for once in my life I won, so I was super excited, and it was makeup on top of it. I mean, nothing beats that. So I remember I was on my way home from the versus Duke game, and I got a direct message from them, and I started freaking out in the car, and my fiance was like, what's wrong? And I'm like, I won makeup! And he started cracking up because he just thinks I'm so ridiculous with my makeup. I don't know, it's just my thing. So the line comes with a foundation. It is the Porefection foundation. They have a baked powder that's a pressed powder, and then they have a Porefection primer that's supposed to be oil free. So I have used these products and I'm going to give you my opinion on them. The first of which is the primer. This primer is really nice. I do enjoy it. It reminds me a lot of the MAC Matte. It reminds me of like one by Tarte, the poreless one. It also reminds me of the L'Oreal Revitalift, and it also reminds me of the NYX Shine Killer or Smashbox Photo Ready. Any of those is an exact dupe for this guy right here. It's that silica like type feeling, so if you're not someone who enjoys that, you will not like this primer. But me personally, I love these kinds of primers. They're the ones I tend to gravitate towards, so this has been nice. The next is the baked powder. I am in the color PF5, which is actually the darkest shade they carry. And to me, this isn't even my shade. Like if you look at it next to my skin, it is so light. And it was a little disappointing knowing that they didn't carry any darker shades, because I and many other women out there would like to use these items and we're not able to because colors like these are not dark enough for our skin tone. So what I've been using this for is to set my concealer. Since it is a little bit like 1 or 2 shades lighter than my eyes, it's a great powder for me to use underneath my eyes. I do feel like this is very comparable to MAC's Mineralized Skin Finish. I do like it. I just wish they had it in a few shades darker than this. So that would have been nice, but overall the product is nice. So if you are fair in tone, you will enjoy this. And the foundation. I am in the color PR9. And this foundation is nice. I do like it. I think it's great. I don't have any qualms with it or any problems. I do feel like this does look like you're wearing foundation on your face. Not that it's cakey or it looks like you're wearing too much product, but it's just the consistency of it. For some reason, you can tell that you have makeup on. When it comes to the pore refining or covering, erasing part of this, I really don't know. I can't tell you because I don't really have too many problems with pores, so this doesn't really do much for me. It's just a normal foundation. So overall, I do enjoy it, and I was so happy that I was able to win. And another thing I won, I didn't win once, but I won twice. I have been entering these contests on Twitter and on Instagram, and it is the MasterCard Priceless Surprise contest, and I have been doing it every day because I'm obsessed with Justin Timberlake. He is like my celebrity crush since I was like 5, and I just can't get enough of him. Even in my old age, you'd think that would wear away, but no, I still have a borderline obsession. So I've been trying to win him every day for him to come sing at my wedding. Yes, it's a dream, but sometimes dreams come true, so why not? So I have been entering, and then I won something from MasterCard. They sent me a direct message on Twitter, and I won 2 pairs of the Power Beats by Dre headphones. And I was just really excited about this. I know this pertains to nothing beauty or anything like that, but it's exciting to win stuff, and I've never really won, so I was super, super happy. And last but not least is my shirt. Yes, it's a plain tank top, but I got it from the Justin Timberlake concert, and it says I'm that girl, and it has JT, the World Experience 2020 pour. So I got this when I went to the concert on Tuesday. This was probably the most expensive simple cotton t-shirt that I own, but the things you do for the ones you love. So this completes my haul. I know it was really lengthy, but I wanted to make up for the time that I haven't been on here. And thank you guys so much for watching, and do not forget to subscribe and like this video. I will see you very soon. Bye guys.